duality of being in publishing. It's a love-hate relationship. If I can just make a prop like this. Okay. I think this is as good as it's gonna go today. So you're in my bedroom. Welcome. We are about to head out though. I've just finished getting ready and we are gonna go into London for a very publishing focus event. I feel like I don't do these as much as I used to, obviously, because working as a freelancer, I don't necessarily need to go into London as much. I don't need to like attend all of the events that I used to attend, but also just because I feel like I somehow like isolated myself a bit. So I'm happy to be in a season of going back out and trying to reconnect with the industry, with my peers, and also just like finding excuses to get out of the house, because when you work from home it's so easy to just kind of like stay nested in and never head out. But I feel like it's super important to not lose the connection to the outside world. So today, even though I have already been out because I needed to do some things for nothing related to work in fairness, but anyway, I still did go out. I came back in and I got in change and got prepared to go into London. So I live in London, but I do live quite far from Central, so it takes me about probably like an hour door to door to go anywhere, which I know for some people is not going to be a lot, and for some people are going to be like, what? You can't live in London. But Londoners will know, it's just the way it is. So I am just gonna head out, start my journey. I'm going in a few hours early because I really want to pop into a couple of bookstores. The event is by Byte The Book and they sent me an invite, which I'm very, very grateful for, and I am going to put the information for their membership and everything that they do in the description down below. They have lots of events for people who work in publishing, but also for authors. So I would definitely say check it out if you're like an author, and I'm pretty sure that this event that I'm going to is going to be aimed at unagented authors that want to try and work with small presses. So I feel like it's going to be super interesting. I'm going to take a load of notes so that I can then share it back with you either in here or on my TikTok or my Instagram. Okay, I'll show you what I'm wearing, but don't judge me too much because with the fact that I haven't been like working in an office, I don't really have like smart casual attire anymore, because we're talking about a few years ago. What? Yeah, okay, let's not think about that. The last time that I actually had a corporate wardrobe that fit me was probably 2020. But we don't have money to get another one and we do not need another one. So I am just like wearing a very casual outfit, but you know, the beauty of it is I am my own boss, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll show you what I'm wearing. Okay, so these trousers actually don't fit me. So I've just put one of those, what do you call it? Like pin. And then I'm wearing this little kind of like stripy blouse thing. It's not really a jumper, it's very light, and I'm gonna wear my Air Forces. I did my hair, but honestly it just is not gonna matter. It's very, very, very windy out in London, so I don't think my hair are gonna last for more than 5 minutes since I stepped out of the door. And this is it. I'm gonna wear my trench coat and I will see you in the elevator. Let's go.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down.
Good morning. It's the next day, obviously, but last night I came home really tired and I just had some food and I went to bed because I was quite tired. It was really late, so I actually didn't sleep that much because I woke up very early this morning. But the event last night was amazing. I'm just having like a nice cup of coffee, which hopefully is going to get me through because I have a very busy day ahead. But the event was honestly everything I could have hoped for, but nothing I was expecting, if that makes sense. sense. It was amazing from the point of view of like feeling reconnected with the industry, but it was also brilliant to understand so much more about different publishing models. So the event was essentially based around sharing advice for self-published authors who may be potentially aspiring traditional authors, and talking about the differences, how the different publishing houses approach that. And publishing houses that were represented in the panel had all very interesting business models. And let me know if you want me to do a little bit more sharing on that, because I knew of all of them apart from one, and I have known about the different kind of like models and the different ways that publishing can work. And obviously it's quite unique. These are smaller imprints or publishing houses. They're not part of like the major one. Well, they are technically part of the big 4 or 5, whatever we're calling it these days, but I suppose like what I'm trying to say is like it's not a common way to publish, but hopefully it's becoming more common because self-publishing is kind of taking over. So it was super interesting, very inspirational. I also met a fantastic author and illustrator, and I didn't take her name, so unfortunately I don't know. I hope she gets in touch with me because she's got my details, but she showed me the most beautiful work that she was doing for her book. And I just want to put it out there, honestly, if you have an idea and if you're working on something that you feel like is going to be good, whether you think is going to be, you know, commercially viable, or if it's actually going to work out, or if you feel like it's going to be like, you know, groundbreaking enough, it really doesn't matter. If it comes from your heart and it's your story and it's something that you feel called to share, that is so important, and it honestly just shines through your work. So I hope this can be like a little bit of inspiration for you to like chase that dream, whatever that might be, whether it's books or if you're an artist of any other sort of like craft. Just throw yourself into it, let yourself dream, and let yourself bring your story to life, because there's so much need for stories. And this is exactly the reason why I love going to events like this, because it reminds me why I'm in publishing. Despite, you know, like all of the struggles that I went through, all of the doubts that I've been through, publishing is only like a small part of my journey, but stories and books and people are the entire thing. So I feel like, and I guess I'm talking directly to anyone who has worked in the industry or anyone who is currently working in the industry that might be struggling, because I know there's quite a few of you that have understood the duality of being in publishing. It's a love-hate relationship, and it can be really tough. It's a frustrating industry to be a part of, both as a publishing professional and as an author or aspiring one. But I think what we gotta remember is why we're doing it, and the fact that we do not need to identify with our results. And this honestly just goes for everyone. So yeah, it was a great event, as you can tell. I will put all of the details about Byte The Book, who kindly invited me, below. They also have codes for people from underrepresented background or anyone who is in a financial uncertain situation to get a free ticket, which I think is really lovely. But they also have a membership that gives you access to so many other books. This is absolutely not sponsored and did not ask me to share this, but I genuinely enjoyed the event and I thought there was so much goodness that I got out of it. So I feel like it's a very valuable thing to look into. And yeah, so today I am actually going to crack down on some emails that I've got in my inbox. I have enrolled into a digital marketing course, and I think today is my first assignment, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't even opened it. So let's see how Ayn does with doing an assignment in a day and like learning everything. Oh my god, I don't know. Anyway, I'll do that this afternoon because I have to deliver a piece of content for a publisher this morning. I also have to take a call with a client, which is really exciting, this afternoon, and then I've got a chat with a good friend of mine that I haven't spoken with in a long time. And yes, I count that, like, that's obviously not work, but it's just something that nourishes me, and it's super important as a freelancer to have those moments because it's super isolating to just be on your own all the time. So I will be doing that, and then I think this afternoon I will make myself a nice drink and I will do the coursework. So this is kind of what we've got planned. I don't know if I am going to continue filming the whole day or if I am going to kind of like cut this part short and like finish the vlog here. But I think it would be like probably nice to show you how I get on. And also, sorry, one big thing that I forgot to mention is I am going to do the follow-up after the event. This is something super helpful that I used to do like when I was networking really hard in publishing and before then as well. Whenever I go to an event, I like to just send a note to whoever I've connected with, if I've got their details, also the organizer of the event, and also share it on all of my social media, specifically because I got an invite for this. I think is like the nice thing to do. And so I will be doing all of that this morning as well. So we've got quite an admin heavy morning. So I don't think it's gonna be like super interesting to watch, but I will take you with me anyway. Oh, and I forgot the biggest thing. I have to film some TikToks and edit the TikToks. Oh my God, I've got so much stuff to do. Okay, let's just crack on. This coffee has a lot of work to do. A point in the day where all I want to do is like get outside for a walk, but there is currently a very, very windy storm-like thing going on in London. I don't know what it is. I'm just like looking at my little plant of lavender and hoping it's going to survive it. But it's lunchtime. I need to get some food. This is like one of the hardest bit, honestly, for me, because I will show you why. I will show you why. Because I can't be bothered to cook. And also, I have left a mess because now that I'm working full-time, and especially when I have to like go into, overexposed, into London, things get very messy. So I will show you, but you cannot judge me, because if you judge me, I'm never gonna show you again. So, okay, so this is what my kitchen looks like. Oh, I'm cringing. Okay, it's disgusting. It's super messy. Now I have to clear it up, because if I don't clear it up, I can't actually cook. I'll do that and I'll make myself some lunch. Okay, so I have just been like making some food. I made myself some pasta with tuna. This is just like as basic as it gets, but I am so hungry and I'm literally just like spacing out. I am listening to Becca Watson's new podcast, which is so nice because it feels like chatting with a content creator friend. So I love those vibes. And yeah, I'll just do that and just chill for a bit before I have my client call, because I want to be like nice and refreshed for that. So I basically just like shoved some butter and tuna into the pasta. It actually kind of does the job. It's really nice. If you didn't have any of the problems, and you didn't have the house, you didn't have to worry about the location that you're in. Oh my God,